live with this. There we go. Okay, let's see if we are rolling. We'll be listening to the patch mode in the background. But as you can see, I'll be trading the cards today. It's been a long time. I got this new deck, which is the DC Vertigo one. I'll be shuffling the cards a little bit. So, how's everybody doing? Oh, I need to post this. So, how's everybody doing? Let's see if everything looks fine and dandy. Okay. Again, this is my first experience with the DC Vertigo deck, so I might be a little bit slower than usual. I'm trying to figure it out as we go. So this deck is a very old deck. I'm not very familiar with it. So let's give it a try, okay? Also, yes, we are trying to get money for the cosplay class somewhere down the line. Oh, I see somebody already watching. Hello! How's it going? So, like I said, today we'll be doing tarot readings. I'll be shuffling the cards. Shit. I'll be shuffling. We'll be answering any questions that you might have, anything you wish to know. I'm listening to the patch mode to connect a little bit with the cards. So let's rock and roll, shall we? I'll be reading the cards in the order of people arriving. Hello, Parisian. Welcome to the chat. Hold on, let me see if you guys can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, I'm gonna be posting the link in social media. Give me one moment. Satisfy won't be the night. Pain is in my brain. Sorry, I'm looking where to post the links. Hello, I see somebody in the YouTubes, and I see... Oh, somebody left. So I'm waiting for anybody to jump in and start asking your questions. As you know, as always, I'll be answering questions, and we'll be working on this. I think I'm gonna do about an hour, maybe 2. I have to go work out today, as you can see. And yes, I admit I'm chubby, but... Let's see, I'm waiting for people to arrive. I'm already shuffling the cards a couple of times. I know it's very early for some of you, but I got nothing to lose. Oh, hello to whoever is joining us live from the YouTubes. As you can see, YouTube might demonetize me because I'm listening to the patch mode while I'm waiting for your questions, guys. So, feel free to ask whatever you wish to know. The rules are simple. Do you ask? I will take a little bit because I need to figure out some of the cards. As always, the major arcana are the easiest one. The lower arcana are the fickle ones. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. So hold on, let me check from the. No, it's not loading. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna be exploring the DC Vertigo deck. Each deck has its own feels to it. Each deck has its own behavior, I would say, its own way to feel. This one, it's a very. Whenever I think DC Vertigo, I think hopelessness and anger, edginess even, but not the one of the teenage boy wanting to kick something. More like reflectiveness. So I feel like this deck is. It's a type of deck that makes you wonder about who are you and what are the decisions you have made. I know it's weird to say, but that's how this deck makes me feel. Again, I'm checking the chat on both my. I'm checking the double chat. Okay, YouTube is being a little bit hectic, as we can see here. So let's go to the main page. Okay, I see 2 spectators here. I'm checking the chat here. Oh, sorry. Now I see the chat. Sorry. Yeah. Heat. I'll go with you first. Okay. What's the question? Sorry. The Windows here wasn't telling me who was on. Okay. Heat. Shoot your question. By the way, I'm reading them towards me, so. Twisting and bending. And Bonita, no problem. No problem at all, okay? How Aaron feels about you. Wait, didn't you came last time and you also were asking me about Aaron? Now let's see. Yeah, hold on. One more shuffle. It's not the best shuffle ever, but it should do. 3 cards. Tower, Devil, the World. The Tower Babylon represents. Okay, so the Tower backwards says something changed in your relationship with him. Something broke and moved in a very violent way. The ideas that you had about him and about you have switched violently. The Devil represents repression in this case. Represents that you feel like you're drowning. Right now, the cards are basically saying that the Devil. Usually, the Devil represents sexual liberation and breaking one's ties. That's Lucifer. But this time is showing that you feel like you're choking. The world tells us about realization. Swamp Thing here represents a connection between the body, the mind, and the soul, and the nature itself. So it's the perfection between all things. So even if whatever happened make you feel uncomfortable, even if you felt like let me corroborate here. Sorry. Oh, wait, is it? This is 16. I'm going to corroborate, okay? Because like I said, this is a new deck. I'm not very familiar with it, but still, I'm stupid, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Yeah, it was extreme. It was an extreme experience, but not the one you were looking for. Olabalo, the Devil, the Lucifer image. Yeah, it says things are coming forth. things that you had hidden within you are coming forth, or within him. New sensations are coming to what you want. And something here represents that everything is going according to plan. Everything is slowly starting to take shape. Okay, the Eight of Cups, the Sun on the Knight of Cups. Give me 1 second, sweetie. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups. The situation right now might become more stable as the days start passing by since you guys met. The Sun, dude, you did it. You done it. You enjoy the moment as it lasts. No Rubis, Pablo. Después te hago una tirada. The Sun basically says that right now is the moment for you to be happy. Right now is the moment where things should start looking the best for you. The Knight. The Knight of Cups says. Hold on, this should be before here. Sorry, like I said, I'm still trying to learn my ways through the cards. The Knight of Cups kind of catches my eye here. Ace. Why is not the Knight of Cups around here? Sorry, like I said, this is a new deck. I'm going in blindly, and I enjoy jumping into blindness. But the Knight of Cups, Knight. Okay, here we go. All in all, be careful since apparently he just wants a fling. He doesn't want anything permanent, or one of you doesn't want something permanent. One of you is too used to flying to your own rhythm. One of you is used to doing your own thing, and being in a relationship is something that might be hard for one of you. But basically, the cards are saying enjoy the moment as it comes, but don't expect to tie the knot, if you know what I mean. That's what the cards are saying to you. I hope they make sense. Bonita, do you want me to read you the cards now? When I shuffle them. I know it's not the best destiny you can get, but it's the one you can make without. I'm sorry. But not really sorry, because now it's gonna be now you're gonna have a beautiful moment. By the way, remember, the rules are this is just a general idea of what's going on if you don't push things forward. This is what's gonna happen if you don't do anything for it. Ah, shade. Okay, I dropped 2, so that's a good sign. Okay, swords. I'm gonna shuffle them again because I'm getting too many swords. The Lovers and Sandman. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Bonita, let me see. I see a lot of minor arcana, but there's a couple that catch my eye, which are the Demon and the Angel Lover. I see Orpheus, Lord of Dreams, and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's go bit by bit, okay? This is for you, Bonita. I'm gonna mark this page. So, the Four of Pentacles. Give me a moment. 3, 4 Pentacles. Okay, things are working your way so far. The Five of Swords. I mean the Eight of Swords, sorry. The Eight of Swords says even if things are going your way, there's a lot of confusion, but not coming from you, coming from people that are showing their polite face while behind you they're trying to fuck you up, so be careful with that. The Three of Swords backwards, this kind of worries me. Okay, no, this is good. you're cutting ties with with a very dark moment of your life right now. The cards are saying that even if you are dealing with a lot of shit of people, this is the moment where you can start cutting them down and removing the sickness, the toxicity from your life. The Ace of Swords backwards says, but the problem is you are not willing to face the issues. The issues here are, I don't know if the issue has to do with love directly, but I have a feeling that it has to do with what the other meaning of the lovers being the idea of different ideals clashing to each other, of right and left, up and down. Perhaps a conflict between you and somebody that you truly love, but who is not willing to see your points of view. It represents the idea of difficulty in relationships and also how two ideas can start working together, duality, and how things are taking shape. The Hierophant, or Sandman in this case, says that apparently the problem that you're having comes from the ideals of tradition, or what have you been learning through your experience, what you're facing versus what you always believed. So you have to start making sacrifices in order to make both ways and both interpretations work. And last but not least, the Queen of Pentagrams says, okay, this is telling me pretty much which kind of person you're having the problem with, or which kind of person you are. But I'm saying somebody who represents, or somebody very quiet, somebody who observes a lot and doesn't say much, a wallflower even. But that should give you a general idea of where you're standing and what type of situation you're dealing with, or what type of person you're dealing with. You're facing somebody who's not willing to open up to share what's going on through their mind. Somebody who's very stuck up in their own position but not willing to be open to it. I don't know if it might be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, I don't know, but I would highly recommend you to learn from this person and not to close yourself to this person. Or you are this person, learn that not all things that you hope are working the way that they should. Hold on. So I hope this makes sense to you. Let's see, who else do we got? Bonita, okay. So that's what the cards have to tell you. Get damaged, things get broken. Anytime. Let them so brittle is to kill. Jack was live. Who else wants me to read you the cards? Feel free to drop in and ask. If you ask me to read you the cards, I will. And remember, all donations are appreciated to maintain this channel and also to do my cosplay gigs. So, and buy food as well. So everything here is welcome. Feel free to ask your whatever question you have, and I'll be here waiting. That only. Okay. What? Okay. So your question is, your job is fine. You gain enough money. But how can you deal with the stagnation? How to deal with stagnation? Okay. That should be easy enough. That should be a 5-card question. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange the cards in a way that I can find satisfying. Wait, did I turn on the... Oh, that's why. Okay, so yeah, mob crate should be on. One moment. Yeah, because for some reason it's not showing me the two chats at the same time. Coins, knights, coins, wand, the world. Okay. Let's see. 3 of coins means... Okay, so the first problem you're having is a difficulty to work with others. It's the coins in your mouth. The coins that don't let you speak properly, or don't listen, or don't let you hear properly. The second problem you're having right now is... yeah, even if the money situation is what worries you, because there's not a constant flow of money as you like, or because a lot of your fights are about money, but it's not the security that you need. You don't feel secure in what you are doing right now, because money is in constant influx. Algo que quiero decir es que el dinero no entra como debería. Eso te tiene bastante estresado, debido a lo que más ha pasado en tu situación ha sido un tema de peleas, discusiones posiblemente. El rey de copas al revés. Un segundo. King of Cups. Queen of Swords. Dame un sonido. Rey de copas, aquí está. Ok. Tu emocionalidad... Acá dice que tu emocionalidad hasta ahora es lo que te está jugando en contra. El hecho de que te tomas las cosas demasiado a pecho. Y que esto perturba tu tranquilidad exterior. Puede que por dentro te muestres más tranquilo, pero por fuera la gente nota cuando tú te irritas fácilmente. El 7 de monedas al revés. Pese a todo, te estás sacrificando mucho, pero no estás consiguiendo lo que quieres, ni tampoco lo que te gustaría lograr. Estás poniéndote en la línea de fuego por otras personas y te sacrificas, lo cual está bien, pero a un nivel donde estás dejando mucho tu yo personal por tu trabajo, por una visión mucho más pragmática. Ok. Luego tenemos el 2 de bastos. Los bastos por lo general indican creatividad, pero acá me da mala espina. El 2 de bastos habla de... Tienes que ser más abierto a aceptar que tus aprendices eventualmente van a volverse maestros. Sorry guys, I'm reading in Spanish and English here. Tienes que, como te digo, tienes que aceptar la idea de que tanto tus aprendices como tú van a tener que cambiar manos eventualmente. Y tienes que aprender a poder decir que tienes que entregar el poder que tienes. Sé que es difícil, el poder es tentador, pero ahí está lo que te está jugando en contra. Los de copas. Two of wands. Así es. Te cuesta un poco separarte. Te cuesta un poco el cortar lazos. Y ahí está el gran problema. Mientras que no puedas aprender a cortar lazos al mismo tiempo, vas a poder te vas a comenzar a volver más te vas a comenzar a insolar de los demás, te vas a comenzar a no independizar, pero a aislar del resto del mundo. Y por último, el rey de espadas. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll finish here and then I'll jump with whoever asks me to read you the cards afterwards. Should be around here. Sí, el problema está en que hay alguien que tiene un deseo de pelear muy fuerte contra ti y eso es lo que te está jugando en contra. Eso es lo que te mantiene controlado y lo que te mantiene contra las cuerdas. El hecho de que te cuesta admitir tus errores o que a alguien le cuesta admitir sus errores y que no quiere entregar el control de la situación. Mientras que no puedas lidiar con eso, no vas a poder sentirte tranquilo. Porque todo va por el tema del dinero. Son compañeros de trabajo, al parecer. Okay, guys. Who else wants me to do you a reading? Who else wants a tarot reading, either here or in the on the Twitch? Again, all donations are appreciated. They help the channel to grow, and also food is. I mean, eating food is nice. Hold on 1 second. Fuck. Shit, the weather got really fucked up the moment I opened the deck. Let me see something. Yeah, it's gonna be fresh today. So, anybody else wants me to do your reading? You should talk with them. Usually talking solves a lot of issues. Okay, I'll be shuffling the cards if anybody else wants another reading. Also, my channel is not gonna be monetized in YouTube because I'm playing the patch mode. And because I believe in freedom of information and freedom of music. Hell, even if I had a fucking album next to me, like physically, YouTube would demonetize me. I'm gonna keep promoting my shit here in a moment. Apparently, people are afraid of my of the picture I use for to offer. I mean, the picture I usually use for my things. Let me see if we can spread the news a little bit further. Cover me. Anybody else needs a reading while I'm going through social media? Cards are getting a little bit crumbled. I'm gonna be checking the Twitch for a second to see. Nope, nobody wants me to read the cards here. What about you guys in YouTube? Anybody else needs a reading? No. I'll wait for a little bit more to see what happens. Cover me. Time. I don't know if this counts as art. Well, tarot is something I always consider one of the arts. At least one of the basic ones, but yeah. Honey. One second, let me check. Okay, nobody here, nobody there. I'm just... Hey, Don Eccentric, how you been? How's it going? How's things in your end? I'm just trying to post my shit on other streams to see if we can get some more people in here. Got myself, like I said. It's not much, but it bled a little bit. Nani. So I'm doing this. What about you? How's things on your end? I'm trying to raise some money for a set of claws I saw online that I really want. And also to survive. Yeah. But I'll live. No, I got posts here, sadly enough. No, I cannot do it here. Just let me see if Lady Fate, if I can share my shit here. I'm encrypted lady now. No. They don't tell us. Let me see if it would. No, party with Ruby. I think everybody's asleep. Oh, really? What's your novel about? What's your book all about? Interesting. Now that's an idea. I like it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some more love here. No, not here, not here. Let me see. Nope, nobody in YouTube. Well, I'm trying to do this shit, but I don't have. Interesting. I'll be down to read something like that. Recently I just been procrastinating on my most of my readings. The last thing I finished recently was Dracula Cha Cha Cha, which is the... Oh no, I mean Sorry, Bloody Red Baron. I haven't slept much. Sorry. It's almost 5. Wow. Under construction. Let's see. No. Sorry if I'm too quiet. I'm looking around. Some stuff. Honestly, it's a good book, though it's just like it ends. Spill team support squad. A little bit. Like, the final battle is epic, but it just ends. You know, it's just like it ends. And then Kim Newman added another chapter, which is set a couple of years later, but it's not really related to the story much. It's a little bit it's not about story, but the plot twist, I think, was a little bit weak. Maybe genius for, like, if you say it out loud, but then you go like, what? If you want, I can spoil you the ending of that book. I don't mind. I don't believe. I mean, I believe some books deserve to be spoiled, and I believe some other books don't. So I'm a little bit of a hypocrite with that. Okay, so do you know anything about the Anno Dracula universe? And sorry, I'm wearing shorts. Okay. So Anno Dracula is set in a universe where the Van Helsing group failed. Dracula killed everyone. And now Dracula has turned the Queen of England into one of his brides. We're living in a London where vampirism is a normal thing. Kinda. Where if you're a vampire, usually means you come from family and status. The thing is, the Diogenes Club is trying to prepare or set a coup to dethrone Dracula. While at the same time, one of the survivors of the Van Helsing group survived, obviously, went insane and started to kill vampire prostitutes in Whitechapel. And some people consider that he's doing a revolution or something like that, while the London police believes he's just a serial killer. So that's the premise of the world. Basically, every vampire character from literature is real in that setting. Okay? Every single character, every single vampire from movies, television, whatever, he is Jack the Ripper. He is Jack the Ripper, except that they call him the Silver Blade because vampires are allergic to silver. So in that book, yeah, that's what happens. In the sequel, which I'm reading right now, which I finished, Dracula was kind of pushed away from London. Emphasis on kind of. And a war. He joined the Axis. So the book is set on a world where now the German coalition, basically World War One, is using Dracula. It's being led by Dracula as the Kaiser. Hey, Night Night. How you doing, Gobble? If anybody wants reading, just ask me. So the entire book tells you the point of view of spies and the pilots of the British Armada getting ready to go and fight Dracula. Edgar Allan Poe has been recruited by the vampires, since all his stories or most of his stories tend to become truth. So they want him to write a story about the Red Baron, who is he's literally a soulless guy. He's a serial killer, and the guy is completely soulless. So the catch about the book is that they have this big confrontation against Dracula Zeppelin. We discovered that why do the German forces are so effective in this book? Why do their flyers are so fucking effective? Because thanks to Dr. Mavius and Dr. Herbert West, and there was another doctor, I can't remember his name, they discovered how to create bumpers that could partially shapeshift. So imagine a giant bat with a machine gun attached to it, which are faster than your average planes. So at the end of almost at the end of the novel, while they're fighting this Dracula's flagship, the Attila, the ship starts to go down, and the ship is being controlled by Dracula. To which his first officer goes like, "My liege, what should I do? What should we do?" To which Dracula, hello Moop, how you doing, dude? To which Dracula just looks at him and goes, "This is Bella's greatest acting job." Apparently, Dracula is somewhere hidden, maybe? And he recruited a bunch of actors to interpret him, so as decoys. And the book pretty much ends with that, with the idea that Dracula might be already dead, or that the Kaiser now might be another fake Dracula, or the real deal. And that's how the novel ends, but not really. Then they brought up a short story where all the major elders from the other books gather up to see who's gonna become the king of vampires. I mean, yeah, the king of UK now, because the queen is dead. Hey DC, do you want me to do your tarot reading, dude? I think I'm gonna do 2 more tarot readings and then I'm gonna go work out, but it's a little bit cold out there. Yeah. Like, right now I started to read Dracula Cha-Cha-Cha, which is set in the 60s. Early 60s, like 1959, in Italy. So far, so good. My only catch about the book is that it uses a lot of vampires from Giallo. And I know it's a type of book that you and Jack will enjoy a lot, since it involves a lot of Easter eggs to. Mope. Well, to be fair, dude, and this is not a. I practice magic for a living, so. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. Even if you wouldn't advise it, I can do it anyways. It's only as long as you want. Oh, come on, wake up, you bastard. Oh, sorry. I didn't sleep last night. So, the problem about that book that I'm telling you about is there's so many Easter eggs to, or mentions to vampires of 1960s movies that I get lost among the references. Moop, what do you wish to know? What is in your interest right now? Do you want the general reading? Let's go with the general one, okay? Again, this is a new deck, so let's hope it doesn't burst into flames. this bad boy was like $200. So yeah, I know. Let's see. Yeah, Gerald. 5 cards for you. The moon, you're not seeing well your goals. The pentacles. You're a very creative soul. Temperance, you need to... Okay, hold on. Let me... Okay, we have 2 for the price of 1. I see 2 more. Let's see. Okay. Fuck, I don't have tobacco right now. So, the moon backwards. Hold on. The moon forwards represent the mysticism and the mystery of the soul. So, if it's backwards, it should mean shallowness, maybe? Give me 1 second. I'm checking my notes. By my notes, I mean the little guidebook. Tower. Star. Here we go, the moon. Okay. The moon backwards means you should stop fighting your own instincts. Sometimes all you need to do is just let go and just follow your heart. The 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Give me a moment. 5 of Pentacles. 5 Pentacles. Pentacles. Swords. Okay, 5. You find yourself in a situation where right now you are stagnated. You don't know what to do, and because of that, you don't know where to go. But the thing is, you should stop being still. You should right now allow yourself to move, to do the changes yourself instead of just staying there, staying in a passive sensation or a passive movement per se. The Page of Cups, it's backwards, so you need to think more clearly. You need to start taking action for yourself and also be willing to talk to the others, because the others won't. I don't know how's your situation at home or at your work, but right now is your moment to start thinking the things clearly, to start working a plan instead of just jumping into it. The Ace of Wands, your biggest advantage here, dude, is that you're a very creative guy or girl. I'm not judging. Sorry, I'm stupid. But this is the moment where the creative impulse, or where the glamour, if you want to see it in a more fey sense, is kicking. And this is the moment where your creativity and your will to push yourself through your sheer imagination, or how to put it, or the moment to start moving the energy. This is the time where new beginning starts, or you're getting closer to that moment. The Temperance, which is Delirium, I believe. Delirium is the 14. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, like now that you need, so you're overflowing with creativity right now, but you need to learn how to contain it, because if you just let go of, you'll burn. Delirium represents the idea of madness, of eccentricity, of constant motion, but she knows when to stay still. Remember that in the Sandman books, Delirium used to be the light, and then she had to change. I think she was the light. I'm pretty sure. The Seven of Swords. Ooh, rough changes coming, dude. Very, very, very rough changes coming your way. Uh, Cutting through the cycles of life and cutting through through the rough experiences of life, basically. The Seven of Swords. It's yeah, dude. This is the moment of the hard decisions, and this is the moment where all the obstacles will show up in your way. Where now you need to be more cool-headed than ever, to sit down and analyze in which situation you encounter yourself. So this is when the major difficulties of your life will start pushing, or the difficulties of whatever objective you're trying to aim for. Uh, the five, even if your own life or experience tells you to shut the fuck up, you shouldn't. You should never allow people to quiet your voice. So you might feel a sense of defeat in the end, but it's better to tell that how you feel than how that are inside. Uh, the Seven of Coins. Again, right now, hold on. This was the three. No, no, no. This was. Sorry, I'm okay. There we go. The biggest concern that you should have right now is that you're doing a lot of sacrifice in a situation where not everybody's gonna have your same level of commitment. Sorry, I rather, yeah, I'm a hurry guy. So what you have to do right now is consider it's knowing that your job, whatever you do, might not bring you the satisfaction that you're looking for. So what I would recommend is to come from a more cold place to do the job, to do whatever you want to do. But yeah, it's some people will hold back instead of giving all in. And the last card is the Page of Pentacles. I think it's either a demon or a cat, or maybe both. The Page of Pentacles. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I'm very sleepy. I'm trying to fight the. Oh, sorry, I saw it wrong. I'm very high. It's a female body. Yeah. Be be careful, because whoever is involved in what you're doing right now is somebody who has a tendency to distract itself very easily. So they might be involved in whatever job you have or whatever thing you're working on, as long as it catches their eye. So now, I think I know what the cards are trying to talk about. Perhaps it's about the thing you talked to me earlier today. But what the cards are trying to say, or what I understand from what their meaning comes from, is if you want to do a job, look for professionals, look for people who are willing to commit, look for people who will be there at the end of the day, look for people who will be who won't try to dodge you when you ask them for an answer, or who will not come with a yeah, but I don't know, I don't have the time. No, 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 no. You need to be clear about your size. You need to, if you want to do the thing I think we discussed, you need to be able to tell somebody jump, and they only had the right to ask how high. But yeah, that's what the cards are telling you. So it's gonna be hard. Like being a director is a hard job. You have to sacrifice a lot of yourself, and a lot of the times the people around you won't be willing to commit the same way you would like them to commit. So that's what the cards are telling me, and I hope they make a. I do kind of hope they make more sense to you than for me. Maybe they're talking about something else that's going in your mind right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna go work out a little bit because thick chubby boy needs to stop being a thick chubby boy. Oh god damn it, why do my neighbors cook around this time? Oh. Oh. As always, guys, as always, ladies, as always, gentlemen, as always, non-gender derivative beings. I'm your expert texter, joking, smoking. Hold on. There we go. Don't you think the Joker laughs at you? Or don't you think the Joker laughs with you? So, I'll be signing off for now. If I'm not too tired, I'll maybe be able to run a campaign of Vampire the Masquerade later, a one-on-one. And I'll see if I do more readings because I like this deck. I think it's not harsh. That's the thing. It's very poignant. Like, it tells me right away what I need to know and what the people around me needs to know. So it doesn't circle around like other decks that I have. Yeah, it's a pretty deck. Besides, dude, it's DC Vertigo. Like, some of the iconography, I can see it and I can tell right away what the cards are trying to talk about. Like, the minor arcana are always hard. 56 cards and each one has their own variant, so it's a little bit hard. The major arcana related to characters like John Constantine or Death or the Sandman characters, that makes it slightly easier for me. So yeah, people, I'll be back in around. It's about to be 6 my time. Maybe I'll be back around 7. I'll let you guys know. Okay. So take care. Wish you a good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Dude, hold on. Since you're talking about that. When I said in the chat that I'm a chaos magician, I fucking meant it. And when I say that I study hermetism, I fucking mean it. Like, hold on. No. Where's the thick chubby boy? Oh, here's the thick chubby. Give me a moment. This is my fucking Bible. Well, one of them. Leave it or no, the book about chaos magic is around. It's somewhere around there. So yeah, dude. Like, if you ever want to talk mysticism or something, hit me up. Oh shit. Woo! Sorry, I'm very tired. Okay. Catch you guys later. So again, I'll see if I can DM later tonight because I'm very exhausted. I might do some more tarot readings, but anyways, catch you guys later and have a good night. Bye.